we knew that some people who are shouting loudest at in Bondo, unfortunately, not the people moving. The people are always very united. Actually, as a matter of fact, a number of people you saw in Bondo there, many people are actually in one term. They are not for government, but the leaders, they are gatekeepers, right? They were planning some things. Why go somewhere where you think that you may not be welcome because of heckling? Why don't you allow the Raila Odinga to be mourned in peace by the people who feel that they need to be there? Yeah. Why did you want Rigathi Gachagua to go there and he's there, not given a chance? Because the handlers, they fear his influence and all that. So what I can tell you, please, let Kenyans also understand that.
Right.
Rigathi Gachagua mourned Raila Odinga in his own way. Let that matter settle there. And as you can see, the following day, what happens? Issues come up about Kahiga, right? Yeah. But instead of Wanga addressing the issue of Kahiga, she mentioned Kahiga for 2 seconds, then went on the issue of Rigathi. So they were looking for Rigathi all around. Yeah. They were looking for where they can get the Honorable Rigathi Gachagua in the whole story, so they can implicate him in all these things about supremacy, political and otherwise. So there's nothing wrong that Rigathi Gachagua did.
Right.
He was brought in the issue of illness, and he decided to just mourn privately and all that, and for record again, it's good to mention here in passing, Kahiga, the governor for Nyeri, is not our person. Again, let me tell you, Kahiga goes and says something. People again expect Rigathi Gachagua to come and respond. Like how? Movie, look here. I'm a senior member of DCP.
Right.
I come from Nakuru. Now I go in Nakuru on a rally and I say something. So people want Rigathi Gachagua to come and say, please refute what Mbae said. That's number one. But number two, he's not our person. Please, for record, I want to say this many times so that it can
He's not in DCP.
He is not in DCP. He is a UDA governor.
Okay.
He was initially leaning towards us, but he left because he has been hobnobbing with the people who are agents sent to confuse our party, the DCP party, including, of course, these are public figures, including the Honorable Gojiri, right? So they have been with him, and he has been sharing photos of him taking tea and mandazi. Now, you see, you don't just take tea with mandazi, especially this season, without anybody. It means a lot. And then we got information 2 weeks earlier. He had been sent by the Deputy President of Kenya to a church in Nyeri with a very huge church donation.
Okay.
The governor for Nyeri. So that tells you he's not with us.
So he shouldn't be the problem of former DP. He should be the problem of the government.
Now you are talking. That is their problem. Okay. And another thing, nothing just happens.
Okay.
He may have been sent to say what he sent to cause a rift between the two communities. Why? Because the fear was that if you don't cause a rift between the two, there could be some coming together of the two communities in the future. Because you saw what happened there.
Yes.
Sifuna was celebrated, Kalonzo was celebrated, Uhuru Kenyatta was celebrated. Not as much as the people in government. People were trying to say, oh no, Raila left us in government. It was like, guys were like, we are not sure.
But so you think the opposition was treated unfairly during the burial of the late...
It was extremely unfair, and that is what Rigathi Gachagua didn't want to get into, to add to the confusion. Already the confusion was there. Look at Nyayo. The confusion was there. I mean, how can you ignore Kalonzo Musyoka? Surely. I mean, how let me ask you, how do you ignore Mother Karua?
Right.
Who was the running mate for Raila Odinga in the last elections in Bondo? How? Do you know why? Because they feared that he'll be celebrated. People are going to relate for her. But you cannot hide the truth. I'll tell you today. If you look at Kalonzo, the relations they got, and Sifuna there. Remember, Sifuna comes originally from Western, but he's in Bodo. Those people have moved. The fear is gone. Okay. These people have moved. They want to liberate themselves. So however much you want to suppress, and then after that failed, you want to bring in Gachagua by saying, people didn't know that Kahiga was not our person. Yeah. People thought he was our person.
Actually, that was a conversation.
The conversation was, first of all, you think Rigathi Gachagua in terms to connect him to the health of Raila. Then you come and that he didn't attend the burial because you wanted you to attend the burial so you can smoke him. So you can humiliate him. Then once that fails, you go set up Kahiga because people think Kahiga is a Nyeri governor, is a right-hand man for Gachagua. You go fix him to go mess up, so that you can mess the relationship between the two communities. Then Wanga comes up and hits again Gachagua. He escapes again. They have been looking for him. But do you know what? He is silent, and that is what's scaring them. Let me tell you something. As a